What's up, guys? Welcome back to Healthy Recipe. Today we're going to be making a mushroom risotto. We're going to be using some shiitake mushrooms and some arborio rice. It's going to be absolutely delicious and super simple to make. So let's get right to work. Alright, so let's go over our ingredients really quick here. I have about 2 cups of, actually probably about 2.5 cups of sliced shiitake mushrooms. 1 tablespoon of Kerrygold butter. I have 1 package of arborio rice. This is white, and basically this is just a short grain rice that has really high starch content, so it's really good for making risotto just because it sticks really well and it gives you that creamy texture for a good risotto. So this is basically 2.5 cups. What I got here: sea salt, fresh cracked pepper, olive oil, cooking wine. This is to give it a little bit of acidity. If you don't want to use white wine or cooking wine, you can certainly use lemon for it. It just gives it that hint of acidity to the recipe. Fresh minced garlic, 1 minced white onion, and I have about 5 cups of vegetable broth here. This I will heat in a separate pot. Keep it at a medium heat until it heats up, and I'll add it to the rice as it cooks, and then I stir it. To me, that's the easiest way to do this recipe, actually using 2 burners. It comes out perfect every time. You can add the water as you like, slowly, so you get it to the texture you want. Some people like it soupier, some people like it more dry, so this way you can pretty much control it fully. Guys, before I forget, please hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it, so anytime we upload new videos, you guys get notified and you don't miss out on healthy recipes, uploaded daily videos. So with all that being said, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to get my broth over and start cooking it, getting it up to temperature, and then we'll get a skillet and start working on the rest of the recipe. Alright, so I have a pan here, and I have my heat at medium, around 250 degrees Fahrenheit. It's actually around medium medium low. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Normally this recipe gets a lot more butter and oil and everything else, but we're trying to keep it lighter, healthier, so that's why we reduce a lot of the fat that it normally gets. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and drop the onions first. And this lower heat is nicer. It's not going to burn the onions. It's just going to kind of soften them up a little bit gently without burning it. We want a delicate taste. We don't want any bitterness. I'm going to go ahead and add the mushrooms in. I'm going to go ahead and add the tablespoon of butter, kind of add some more flavor, and also to help with the cooking process. And this is going to make the onions really, really delicious and soft. You can certainly make this recipe vegan, and instead of using the butter, you can use coconut oil in its place. So we're going to give these mushrooms about 3 minutes to soften up a little bit, and then we'll come back and add the rice to start toasting it. Alright, so now that we have the mushrooms nice and tender and everything's smelling really, really aromatic, I'm going to go ahead and add in the rice. Basically what I want to do is I want to coat the rice with the oil and butter, and also to toast it a little bit lightly to give it some flavor before adding the water. Now at this point I'm going to go ahead and add about a 1/4 cup of cooking wine. Allow that to absorb. I'm going to bring the heat up a little bit to around 290. And when the rice starts changing from translucent to a white color, and you start getting a little bit of that nutty smell from it, I'm going to start adding in our broth. I like to do about 1 ladle at a time, and I have the broth here on medium heat, so it's hot. And this is very important. If you add cold broth, it will not work right. So you have to add, then stir, and then you have to add some more and stir as the rice cooks. Lower the heat a little bit down to 250 again. Now I'm going to continue adding the broth. Stirring it, adding broth and stirring it. As it cooks down, we add more. And we stir it again. This for me has always worked the best way to make it perfect, and I can get it to wherever I want. I'm going to go ahead and add another. You don't want to add too much. Try to shorten this because you'll ruin it. This is the best way that I have found to do it. You see, as the rice cooks, the starch starts to come out into that broth, and it makes it really, really creamy. That's what we want. We want to just reduce slowly. Continue adding, stirring and adding. As it reduces, we add more until the rice is done, and then you get it to however you want it as far as consistency. Alright, so now, as you see, it's reduced again. Then I keep adding the water. I mean the broth. One big ladle at a time is good, because it allows for the rice to kind of cook, and it's not too wet. Because if you get it too wet, like I said, it just messes it up. This is a process, and you got to make sure that you got also a pot that's tall enough. Because if you try to do this on a pan, as the rice swells, it'll be too much. You're gonna have to switch pans. But the trick to this is you got to stay on top of it, and you got to stir it. Make sure you pay attention. You can't just leave this and walk away and expect it to work out. It's one of those recipes that takes a little bit of TLC. Coming together really nice, getting nice and creamy. Alright guys, I'm going to continue to do this. Get it almost cooked completely, and I'll bring you guys back so you don't have to watch me just sit here and stir rice. Alright guys, so it's cooked fully. It's perfect. The consistency, when you cut down the middle, you want to make sure that it fills back up the opening, just like that. You want the rice to be able to go back and fill it. That's the consistency that most people like it. This is how I like it. It's perfect. It's nice and delicate. The color is great. I'm going to go ahead and serve it and garnish it with a little bit of fresh parsley. Actually, I'm going to add salt now. And the fresh cracked black pepper. And I love the aroma of fresh pepper on risotto. To me, that's just something that goes together. Shut this off. Mix it in. And now we are ready to serve. Alright guys, I wanted to show you how beautiful this risotto looks. I mean, it's amazing. It's super delicate. Came out really nice looking. The consistency of it, I love it. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of fresh parsley, just to give it a little bit of nice bright color and also freshness to the recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you really soon on the next one. Alright, so I'm going to give this beautiful risotto a taste for you guys. Let you know how it came out. Wow. It's so incredibly creamy and soft. It melts in your mouth. The mushrooms are super soft and flavorful. The shiitakes, to me, just have a really special flavor compared to regular mushrooms. The fresh parsley comes through with the pepper, the aroma of the fresh cracked pepper. You get a little bit of acidity from the white wine in there. Wow, this is like really an amazing, delicious recipe.